We're going to go ahead and take a look at the purchase order side of Microsoft Retail Management. I'm going to do my best to kind of outline the key features and where the information is actually coming from in RMS. What we want to do here first is go ahead and go into the items and take a look at the item properties. Once inside here, we see the inventory tab. If you take a look here, this will kind of show you some of the basic information for this item. Obviously, on the left side shows some of the current information regarding the item itself inside our store with the on hand, and as you can see, the committed to customers. What we need to really take a peek at here is the reorder information. This is going to be useful for actually generating a purchase order based on this information. So go ahead and keep that in mind when we're actually working on these POs. What we want to do here first is go ahead and click on the purchase order button. And as you can see, this pops up a new window. In this case, we want to go ahead and generate a new PO. And we'll click here on the new. Here at the top will be all the different selections you can base your purchase order on. Like I said a second ago, on the items, we can base this on reorder information. So for the specific item that we were looking at, it had a reorder point at 5. So when the actual inventory gets down to 5 or less items, we can generate a purchase order based on that information. In this case, let's go ahead and just create a manual entry so we can go ahead and build one. As you can see here, we have a purchase order number, so we can go ahead and add a purchase order number based on our accounting department. We can go ahead and look up a manufacturer here. We'll put that together. So you can see here at the top, we have the Contents tab. We have two different options here of how we can generate this PO. We can do a quick scan, which actually allows you to scan the items in with a barcode scanner, so it might be quicker if you're trying to order multiple things at once. Or we can do the add item. We do the add item, it'll actually list all the different products that we can order from this distributor. In this case, we're going to go ahead and order this bike. We can definitely add here different amounts that we need to for our account. So in this case, we'll go ahead and just make it 3. Once this is finished, you can see down here that it automatically calculates the total that it's going to cost and all the necessary information. We can also delete this if needed. We can go back here and we can actually change this to the order has been placed and go ahead and hit OK. If needed, we can go back and edit this PO and print if we need to. Also, we can export this document, so if we needed to change this to a Excel file or we needed to print it off and send to our distributor, we can do this. So the time has gone on. We went ahead and placed our PO. The purchase order actually comes in and we need to receive it. So in this case, we'll go ahead and go to this PO and you'll see the Receive tab. Once we click on this, it'll go ahead and pop up this information. In this case, we received our bikes, so we have 3. Since we received them all, we'll have the commit button. Once we hit the commit button, this is going to go ahead and pull in those 3 bikes into our inventory. So increase all our number counts, and so that our inventory will reflect the new purchase order. And once we've accomplished this, we're finished with our purchase order. That concludes the demo on purchase orders. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us or visit our website at thepossite.com.